Yeah, a lot of times in Syria before we stepped in, they took out a dictator but replaced him with someone who was also a dictator, and that didn't really make sense to me in a way. But again, I don't know all that much about their culture. Like, their culture may be centered around something that I'm not seeing right now.
Well, that happened a lot in that's what happened in the Animal Farm. They took out their dictator, the farmer, and slowly they were reinstated by a dictator. And at the end, the pigs and the humans were...
The student who has joined the group in the empty chair is really exercising patience, which is one of the things that we've underscored, or I've tried to underscore this year, that it's important that you respect the people that are talking and that you listen to what they're saying. But that also there needs to be some flexibility so that new people could come into the conversation or make a statement or ask a question.
Just like bad things, like not only government, I'm trying to think of more examples, that still exist today, that like in America we don't really accept that and it goes against our laws, but in tons of other places it's accepted and that's just the way they live.
Like gender inequality and like the Middle East and things like that.
I liked that you guys brought up it depends on how people's culture is, because we might see something totally different, and it might, we might not be relating it to it the right way.
And isn't that what literature kind of tries to do? Because what was it? The article about how your brain works. It talks about how reading the book makes you view things differently because you're reading it through another person's eyes. It's not your own, so it makes you more empathetic. If we can accept and be more empathetic to other people's cultures, maybe we can work with them better than we can we do now.
Outside feedback. Jacob.
I think Andy was kind of stuck on Syria, and that's the only thing he really talked about.
Okay, well, he was talking about his superhero. True.
I really like his superhero about how violence overtook.
In providing and monitoring the feedback as it comes from the outside, it really underscores the trust that's required on all sides of this process. I really trust in my students' insights and ideas, the fact they'll build on each other and respect one another. And they really need to trust in me that I will manage the discussion and give honest feedback. So as one student points out that conversation, another student didn't participate a lot in the conversation. Another student might point out, and I will try to emphasize that what they did offer was very powerful or poignant. With the Socratic seminar, I'm going to give you your feedback form and expect that you are going to evaluate yourselves. All of these things need to go in your folder, because you'll be handing it all in together, including the rubric.